Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today we are continuing the Steven Spielberg series. It's a long series. We're not even going to finish by the end of the year. It's crazy. But today we're actually watching one that I have not seen before. I've seen parts of it, mainly for school. And I've seen other parts of it just from it being on TV. But I don't care about alien movies in general, so it never really appealed to me. So now I have an actual reason to watch it. So today I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Close Encounters of the Third Kind was released in 1977, and it was written and directed, of course, by Steven Spielberg. I have this edition. It's a special edition Blu-ray. Slipcover's really cool. There are 3 editions that come with this edition, like with this Blu-ray, which is the theatrical edition. I don't have it on here. Theatrical edition, the special edition, and the director's cut, I believe. And I did a little bit of research to see like what the difference was. There's not a whole ton of difference, so I went with a theatrical release, mainly because that would be what people would have like reacted to when it came out in 1977. So I figured I would watch that one. In the future, I might watch a different one just to kind of see how it is different. But that's the one that I chose to watch today. So, I mean, let me know in the comments below if you have a particular edition you prefer to watch. Let me know which one's your favorite. But I watched that one, and no spoilers, of course, but the general idea is aliens come to Earth and basically get into this mind of Richard Dreyfuss's character, who then begins to see sculptures of this mountain thing that he then realizes is a landmark, so he goes there to find the aliens. It's a strange plot. I will say immediately, the story is a little strange. Not even because of the aliens, but because of how they find the aliens. I didn't hate it. It's like another cool thing. It was like, I was definitely involved in the movie the entire time. And there are a lot of scenes that like really worked for me. Then there are some that don't, but like most of the ones that do, like they definitely overcome the smaller ones. Like they overtake that one in terms of the ratio. But I think that the story's a little wacky. I think it wasn't supposed to be that wacky, but it kind of was. And honestly, the cool thing is I didn't even care. Like, that boggles me that I didn't care. Because most of the time, if a story's like weird or unusual, I'm like, what's going on here? I didn't care. I was like, this is a cool movie. I'm having fun. Which is so strange. I can't tell you how strange it is, because it's very strange for me to be like, oh, this is a fun movie to watch when it's a really weird plot. I'm not a huge Alien guy. I don't like Alien movies. I just don't. This one's different. It felt different mainly because it didn't feel like it was about aliens. It felt like it was about Richard Dreyfuss's character, which I thought was really, really, really cool. He was phenomenal in this film, by the way. Like, absolutely top tier. I absolutely loved him. I think I liked him better in Jaws, but this was still pretty good. I think the cool part that drew me into this film, in the most part, was the mystery of it. Where, like, you have this mountain thing that he's sculpting. And I'm sitting here on the couch like, that's a mountain. That's a mountain. Every time. And I don't care that he doesn't get it, which is really weird to me, because like normally I'm like, you should get this by now. But I thought it was cool that I got it, that he didn't, and I didn't care. That's really cool. One thing I want to mention that like I really didn't like was the family dynamic, and this is a small spoiler, but like at some point in the film, the family leaves Richard Dreyfuss, right? They're just like, and we're gone, and they're never talked about for the entire rest of the movie. And I'm like, why? Like, it just feels so strange to just, like, ignore them completely from the entire rest of the film. I'm wondering if maybe the director's cut or the special edition, like, work on that a little bit. Because it feels strange to just be like, and it's gone. And I'm like, what? Why would you do that? It felt like a weird and strange decision to me to not mention. But, like, it's strange. I should also mention that I don't think this movie should be rated PG. This feels more like a PG-13 film, but PG-13 was not invented. It was also invented, by the way, by Steven Spielberg for the second Indiana Jones film in 1984. I did a whole essay about it, so I know it's really cool. But PG-13 wasn't invented yet, so they went with PG, and I'm like, okay, I get it. But this movie is scary. Like, the beginning of this film, I was tense. I was like, this is, like, really creepy. And then the end of the film is really creepy. I was like, what the hell is this? It was absolutely horrifying, like actually scary. I might have nightmares. Cool movie, but like, what the hell? So cool. Creepy, but cool. overall, I mean, I think it's a really, really cool movie. The plot is wacky but cool and fun and interesting. The series of events really keeps you engaged in the film because you are always like one step ahead of Richard Dreyfuss. Mainly because it's 2021, so it's been like 40-something years or whatever. So you're into it. I really like the film. I had a really good time watching it. It's one of the few films in the recent month that I've watched that I was like, I like this. like Jaws was like, I love this. This one was like, I like this. This is fun. It's a fun movie to watch. I would definitely recommend watching it with friends, especially if you're just like, having a good time and you're like, oh, are we still ahead of Richard? We are. Cool. I just think it's really funny that like, I know what's happening even though I have no idea what the film's about. And Richard Dreyfuss is like, huh? And it works. That's the stupid part. It's like, it freaking works. And I think a lot of it has to go with Steven Spielberg and John Williams, who did a fantastic score. The score is important here, which shocked me. I was like, whoa, it's like actually important. There's a lot of music elements. There's a lot of solfege. I was like, whoa, we're doing solfege in this movie? Great, let's go. I thought it was really cool. They interpreted music into how they talk to the aliens, which is really cool. Which I think like Arrival kind of did, not necessarily with music, but like with trying to like communicate. Really good. I love a good happy ending alien story where like the aliens are like cool and friendly and like, what's up, dude? Those are the best. But I'm gonna go ahead and give Close Encounters of the Third Kind an A-. Fun movie. I'll definitely watch it again at some point. I'd like to watch it with some of my friends at some point. I think it's a really cool movie, really, really fun. And let me know if you've seen it in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are your thoughts? Let me know what edition you prefer, what edition I should have watched. Let me know in the comments below. But please consider subscribing as well. I have releases every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes on other days of the week, depending on if I get through extra movies or not. But please consider subscribing because it really does help. You have no idea how much it helps. Please consider doing so. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.